When most people talk about RAM, the conversation usually stops at how many gigabytes you have or what speed is printed on the box. But what if I told you that there's another hidden factor in RAM performance, one that can make your system feel snappy or frustratingly sluggish, even if you've got plenty of memory? That hidden factor is RAM timings and latency. Think of RAM like a library. The size of the library 8, 16, or 32 gigabytes is the capacity. The speed rating, like 3,200 megahertz or 6,000 megahertz, is how quickly the staff can run around grabbing books. But timings and latency, that's how well organized the library actually is. Disorganized library wastes time finding the right book, even if the staff runs at full speed. RAM timings are measured in numbers like CL16, CL18, or CL22. That CL stands for CAS latency, which is the number of cycles it takes for your RAM to respond to a command. The lower the number, the less time it takes. So while a high-frequency RAM stick might look impressive, if it has sloppy timings, your performance gains could be much smaller than you expect. Here's the kicker. Higher frequency RAM usually comes with higher latency. It's a balancing act. For example, DDR43200C Lone 6 can perform very similarly to DDR43600C Lone 8. Because while the frequency goes up, so does the latency. That's why looking at RAM is never just about speed, it's about the relationship between frequency and timing. And this is where things get interesting for gamers and creators. In gaming, RAM latency directly affects frame pacing, the consistency of your gameplay. You might not see a massive difference in average FPS, but the smoothness of your experience can change drastically. Content creation, especially tasks like video editing or 3D rendering, better timings can shave off seconds that add up over long projects. So how do you know what to pick? If you're on a budget, the sweet spot is often mid-speed RAM with tighter timings. Rather than going all out for high frequencies with loose timings, for most modern systems, DDR43200CL16 or DDR56000CL30 hits a very good balance. It's about efficiency, not just raw speed. And here's the hidden role. Your RAM doesn't just store data temporarily. The way it delivers that data, fast and efficiently, with low latency, can be the difference between a PC that feels sharp and responsive, one that feels like it's always half a step behind. So next time you're shopping for memory, don't just glance at the gigabytes or the flashy MHZ number. Like, comment, and subscribe for more educational content. Dig a little deeper into the timings and latency, because those subtle numbers could be what's standing between your system and its true potential.